Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I said it, a special announcement is coming soon. But this isn't just any announcement. This is a noise. This is not fluff. This is purpose in motion. This is destiny showing up on your doorstep and knocking hard. You see, before anything great is revealed, there's always a moment of stillness, that quiet before the breakthrough, that whisper before the roar. And right now, you're standing at the edge of something powerful, something that will not only elevate you, but will demand a new level of you. You've been walking, working, praying, hoping, and now a shift is about to happen. But not everyone will be ready. Not everyone will receive. Why? Because while they're scrolling, sleeping, and slipping into comfort, you're about to step into change. Imagine being a child on Christmas Eve, wide-eyed with wonder, heart racing with expectation, knowing something good is coming. You just don't know what it is yet. That's the energy we're talking about. That's the power of anticipation. When you let people know that something is coming, something special, you ignite their imagination, you stir the pot of curiosity, and suddenly their hearts are open, their minds are alert, and their spirits are ready to receive. It's not about revealing everything at once. No, it's about creating a rhythm, a build-up, a sense that something is shifting, that something is about to drop that could impact lives, shift trajectories, and awaken something deep inside. That anticipation becomes a powerful emotional driver. It keeps people connected, leaning in, waiting, wondering. It makes them listen closer and watch more intentionally, because the unknown has power when it's filled with pride. And here's the truth. Most people aren't used to looking forward to something real. They're used to disappointments. But when you say a special announcement is coming soon, and you say it with conviction, with energy, with intention, suddenly hope starts rising. Faith starts growing. Eyes begin to open. You've planted a seed, and now they're expecting it to bloom. That's the power of building anticipation. Change is the evidence of life. And when something is growing, evolving, or leveling up, there's always a sign, a signal that says we're not where we used to be. That's what a special announcement represents. It's not just a message, it's a milestone. It tells the world I've been building, I've been preparing, and now it's time to move forward. Growth is not always visible at first, but when the fruit starts showing, when the vision starts unfolding, it demands a moment of ignition. This announcement isn't random. It's the result of late nights, quiet sacrifices, and unwavering commitment. It's proof that what once was an idea has now matured into action. It's part of a process, a divine progression. And when you announce that something is coming, you're telling people, I'm not staying the same. I'm expanding, I'm stretching, I'm walking into more. See, people need to know that elevation is possible. They need to witness your evolution so they can believe in their own. You're not just announcing something external, you're showcasing internal transformation. This is the next level revealing itself. This is growth made visible. And when growth shows up, it speaks loud. It says, I've been underground, but now I'm blooming. So when you tell the world that something is coming, you're really saying, I've grown, and I've got something powerful to show you. When you hint at what's coming, you're not just teasing an announcement. You're casting a vision. You're giving people a glimpse of what could be, what will be if they stay the course, stay connected, and stay committed. You're planting an idea that something bigger is on the horizon, something designed to uplift, inspire, and elevate everyone who encounters it. And you don't need to give away all the details. You just need to speak in a way that causes people to dream, to think bigger, to stretch their perspective beyond what they see right now. Because sometimes all someone needs is a spark, a single word, a single moment that tells them, there's more waiting for you. And when you say a special announcement is coming, you're not just talking about an event or a change. You're revealing a future that hasn't yet been lived, but is already real in your spirit. You're saying get ready for something that will shift your mindset, expand your capacity, and pull greatness out of you. You're saying this isn't just about me, this is about us, about where we're going together. And when people catch that vision, they'll rise, they'll prepare, they'll start to believe again. A planted vision grows roots in people's hearts, and when the time comes for the announcement to be revealed, those who caught that vision would be the first to run with it, because you didn't just inform them, you inspired them. You showed them the mountain before they even saw the map. There's a difference between hearing something and feeling like you need to be part of it. When you speak with urgency, you move people from passive interest to active readiness. You wake them up. You shake them out of their comfort zone. You let them know this is not the time to scroll past. This is the moment you don't want to miss. Urgency is about energy. It's about communicating with your tone, your conviction, your spirit that this matters, and it matters right now. When you say a special announcement is coming soon, it's not just an update. It's a call to pay attention. It's a warning to those who sleep on themselves. It's a trumpet blast in a noisy world saying, be alert, get in position. Something life-changing is on the way. You see, when you create urgency, people stop dragging their feet. They shift from hesitation to preparation. And if you speak with enough fire, enough belief, they'll understand that this moment isn't going to wait for them. It's moving, and they have to move with it, because destiny doesn't delay forever. Doors don't stay open forever. Opportunities don't knock forever. And the ones who win aren't always the smartest. They're the ones who showed up ready. So when you talk about what's coming, make them feel the countdown. Make them sense the window. Make them lean in, because their future depends on it. Because some announcements don't just inform, they ignite. People don't just want information, they want connection. They want to feel like they belong to something real, something meaningful, something that sees them. When you say a special announcement is coming, it's more than just setting up a reveal. It's an invitation. You're inviting people into the story. You're saying, you're not just a spectator, you're part of this journey. And when people feel like they're part of something bigger than themselves, their hearts get involved. Their loyalty deepens. Their energy rises. Because now they're emotionally invested. They're not just waiting to hear what's next. They're believing in it, hoping for it, rooting for it. You've made them feel included. And that's powerful. That connection you build in the waiting season, that's the bridge to trust. That's what makes people stay, because they sense you're not just making moves. You're moving with intention. You're speaking to them, not at them. They feel seen, they feel valued, and even though they don't know the details yet, they know this: whatever is coming, it includes me. You're not just preparing them for a moment, you're letting them feel like they belong to a movement. And once someone feels emotionally connected, it's not just about what you're saying, it's about how you make them feel. That's how you build momentum that lasts beyond the announcement. That's how you create a community that doesn't just watch you rise, they rise with you. Every breakthrough has a backstory. Every announcement that sparks excitement is rooted in a journey most people didn't see. And when you stand before the world and say something special is coming, you're not just talking about what's ahead. You're honoring what it took to get here. It's important to pause and recognize the progress. The long nights, the hard decisions, the moments of doubt that you push through, because before anything big is revealed, there's a process that shaped it. And people need to know this isn't luck. It's not sudden, it's earned. You've grown through the fire. You've climbed through confusion. You've kept showing up when no one was watching. And now it's time. This moment, this announcement that's on the way is the evidence of that progress. It's a sign that everything you've done, everything you've sacrificed, everything you've believed in, when it didn't make sense, it's working. It's unfolding, and it deserves to be celebrated. See, people need to be reminded that progress isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's hidden, but it's always moving. And when you take the time to reflect on how far you've come, you give others permission to do the same. You let them see that slow steps are still steps, that forward is forward, no matter the pace. So before the big reveal, honor the road you've walked, because that road, that's where the power is. And when the announcement finally drops, it won't just be about what's new, it'll be about everything that brought you to this moment. Momentum is a powerful force. Once it starts moving, it doesn't just carry you, it pulls others with it. When you let people know a special announcement is on the way, you're doing more than dropping a hint, you're creating movement. You're shifting energy, you're opening the floodgates to possibility, and you're giving people a reason to lean forward instead of sitting back. This is how you stir the atmosphere. You build buzz not by giving everything away, but by giving just enough to awaken curiosity, to excite the spirit, to whisper to people's potential that something greater is coming. And when you do that, people start talking, they start sharing, they start wondering and watching. Now you've created momentum, and momentum changes everything. Momentum doesn't need perfection. It needs motion. It needs direction. And your voice, your anticipation, your energy is what turns a quiet whisper into a wildfire of excitement. When people feel momentum building, they want to be a part of it. They want to be near that energy, near that growth, near that breakthrough. Because energy is contagious, and so is belief. So when you announce that something is coming soon, you're setting things in motion. You're creating a ripple that becomes a wave that carries people forward, lifts their expectations, and prepares the ground for something unforgettable. Because the truth is, when momentum meets purpose, nothing can stop what's coming. There's power in how you position something. When you say a special announcement is coming soon, you're doing more than just sharing news. You're planting a seed of expectation. And expectation is fertile ground for belief. You're giving people permission to look forward to something, to believe in something, to anticipate a shift that could impact their life in a meaningful way. See, in a world full of disappointment and delays, people are starving for hope. They've heard empty promises, seen things start and fail and been let down more times than they can count. But when you speak with certainty, with authority, with heart, you start to restore something in them. You allow them to expect again. You ignite a small flame that says, maybe this is the one. Maybe this will change everything. Expectation creates energy. It builds faith, and faith is the soil where miracles grow. Even if people don't know what's coming, the simple idea that something good is coming makes them walk a little taller, breathe a little deeper, and think a little bigger. You've lifted their eyes from what is and turned their hearts toward what's possible. And when the announcement finally comes, it doesn't just land, it resonates. Because people were already open, already ready, already believing. You didn't just give them something new, you gave them something to hope for. And that is priceless. When you prepare the ground before the seed is planted, the harvest comes stronger. That's exactly what you're doing when you speak about a special announcement before it happens. You're setting the stage. You're conditioning the atmosphere. You're letting people know that what's coming isn't random, it's intentional. It's not last minute, it's divinely timed. And when the moment finally arrives, it doesn't feel like a surprise, it feels like alignment. Think of it like this. A stage play doesn't start with the main character walking out. It begins with the music, the lighting, the anticipation in the air. All of it is setting the tone so that when that first word is spoken, people are already locked in. That's what your pre-announcement energy does. It creates presence. It ensures that when the spotlight hits, people are already leaning forward. This is more than marketing. It's ministry, it's movement, it's momentum on purpose. And when you prepare the audience properly, the message doesn't just echo for a moment, it lives on in their spirit. Because you didn't just drop information, you created a moment that mattered. When you tell people that something special is coming soon, you're not just preparing them for an announcement, you're also preparing them for a shift. A transformation. You're setting them up to experience something that could alter their current trajectory, open new doors, or lead them to opportunities they hadn't considered before. But that's not always immediate. In fact, the true power of this moment often comes after it's been revealed. You see, the impact of a special announcement is more than just the initial excitement. It's what happens after. It's how people process the news, how they reflect, and how it moves them into action. Because once you give people something to look forward to, once you awaken their hope, the question becomes, what will they do with it? The announcement itself is only the spark. The real power comes when they decide to engage with it, act on it, and let it change their mindset. It's about creating a shift in perspective. It's about opening eyes to the possibility that life doesn't have to stay the same. That what's on the other side of that announcement could be exactly what they need to take their life to the next level. This isn't just news. It's an invitation to grow, to evolve, to become more. And when the moment comes, when the special announcement is finally revealed, it will feel like a call to action, a challenge to step into what's next with confidence and courage. Because this isn't just a moment in time. It's a stepping stone, and once people embrace it, they'll look back and realize that the announcement wasn't just special because of what it said. It was special because of what it inspired them to do. So when you say a special announcement is coming soon, it's not just about the words you speak, it's about creating a movement. It's about stirring excitement, shifting energy, and preparing the hearts and minds of those who are ready to step into what's next. This moment is not just for you, it's for everyone who is ready to rise with you. It's the spark that ignites the fire, the vision that awakens possibility, and the promise that change is on the horizon. As you prepare to reveal what's coming, remember, the true power lies in the belief you instill in others. You are not just announcing something, you are empowering them to expect, to act, to grow. You're preparing them to embrace a future that is bigger than what they see now. So stay grounded in the truth that what's ahead is not by accident, but by design. And as you move forward, know that your journey, your story, and your vision will not just inspire, they will elevate. The moment of revelation will come. And it will be powerful. But it's the preparation, the anticipation, and the belief that makes it unforgettable. Because when you move with purpose, when you speak with clarity, when you ignite the spirits of those around you, nothing at all can stop what's about to unfold.